Hello, and welcome to Perspectives, a series dedicated to one-sided sagas. These stories might come from us or our most valued guests. Please enjoy.
I believe that in your life's journey, there is that one moment when you just have to say, "What the heck?" and enjoy the ride. That moment came for me in the mountains of Chile. When I travel to a foreign country, I want to see and do everything possible. And on this particular trip, I was invited to hike into the mountains to see the Salmon River. Up early that morning, I donned my new hiking boots and joined the host to begin our adventure. It was quite a drive, but very enjoyable as the countryside was beautiful. When we got close, we began our hike. It was about 2 miles into the rocky terrain. Of course, it was pouring down rain, but this did not dampen my spirit. As we reached the access to the river, the ground was covered with volcanic rocks, all shapes and sizes. I dare say thousands of them piled one on top of another, very black and very wet. The men forged on, crossing the rocks without trouble. So as not to be outdone, I stepped forward onto the rocks. It only took a couple of steps when I went down. A fall, although embarrassing, would not have been awful, but this terrain was much like a slip and slide, very wet and slippery, straight downhill, leading to a fast-moving, icy, cold river. I knew I was in danger, heading down the river, hearing the cries of despair from the men unable to reach me. I was bouncing from rock to rock, nothing to grab onto, and I began to laugh. With every bounce, I laughed out loud. I was literally on the ride of my life. As I was nearing the bank of the river, thinking what a way to finish my journey, somehow I grabbed onto something and came to a sudden stop. Slightly stunned, I was helped up, declaring, "I'm okay." The river was beautiful, crystal clear, filled with hundreds of salmon. As we turned to leave, the rain stopped, and we were blessed with the most amazing double rainbow I have ever seen. As we hiked out of the mountains, I turned for one last look at the river. I said a prayer of thanks that on that day, I was not swimming with the fishes.
That concludes this episode of Perspectives. Don't forget to like, follow, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. If you want Squabble to continue on forever, check us out on Patreon, link in the description below. Thanks for tuning in, and we will snap you later.